Hey everybody, it's John DeYoung, and today we're going to talk about breakfast. Is breakfast the most important meal of the day? Now that question always seems to pop up now and again, and with different answers all the time. So some people swear by it, but are not completely sure why they swear by it, and they make nutritional mistakes, and they wind up eating the wrong things. Now others have small bites, kind of grazing thing with their coffee and their tea. That's called like a continental breakfast. I'm not going to talk about that one right now. Others just skip it entirely, and then others skip it entirely because they want to continue the overnight fast until lunch, thinking that they can benefit from the growth hormone release that fasting gives you. So that's the point there. But anyway, well, let's just first break down the word breakfast. You are actually breaking a fast. You haven't eaten for several hours while you were obviously sleeping. And now you've woken up hungry but not sure if you should have breakfast because of all that conflicting data that's out there. You can go on YouTube and you're going to find just as many videos that say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and just as many videos that say it's not. So today we're going to dispel all that, okay? Let's look at what happens in the body when you're sleeping. Now, your protein synthesis is down. Your muscles become catabolic, meaning the body, including muscles, regenerates itself after a long day, which is a normal phenomenon. Now, when we sleep, we don't provide the body with protein, so it must use its own resources, continually breaking down protein until your next protein meal. Now, you see, our bodies are continuously creating and replacing proteins in the body 24/7. We actually replace all of the proteins in our bodies 4 times a year. That's crazy. I actually didn't know that until I did some research on this video. So in order to get your muscles out of the catabolic state and into an anabolic state, which is the mechanism that takes nutrients and amino acids and bonds them together to create muscle. So you need to eat breakfast. Primarily a solid protein meal, especially if you're working out, doing progressive resistance training, and wanting to add and maintain lean muscle mass, and also maintaining a positive nitrogen balance in your muscles. Now, as far as those who want to continue the overnight fast all the way through lunch, skipping breakfast, they do this because, yes, fasting does release human growth hormone in the body, but at what cost? Now, for me and for others whom I deeply respect, especially Peter Attia, for one, feel that the constant lean muscle mass deficit we experience during periods of fasting isn't really worth the level of growth hormone release in the body from fasting. So constant battle trying to maintain lean muscle, especially being lean, I don't think it's worth it. I'm not going to skip my protein meal each day. So now, if you are caloric restricting for weight loss, that should not include restricting protein intake. Obviously, the leaner the protein choice, the better in your case. Count your calories, but don't your daily intake of protein is an absolute number, okay? That does not change, so you're not going to count what percentage of my caloric intake each day is going to be protein. That number stays the same, okay? You can restrict your calories, that's fine. So back to the protein now. In order to find your daily protein requirement, convert your body weight to kilograms, multiply it by, the RDA is 0.8. I think that's a bit low. I would say 1.2. So you can then break that daily protein requirement up into 3 meals. Now, if you're an anabolic person looking for hypertrophy, adding lean muscle, multiply your body weight in kilograms by 1.6. Then that would be 4 meals a day broken up into anywhere between 35 to 45 grams of protein per meal. And the most important meal, get ready, drum roll, breakfast. Yes, breakfast. You really need to front load your day with a protein meal at breakfast. And then the second most important meal is going to be the end of the day, your dinner meal. So we're going to bookend them. Again, 35 to 40 grams of protein. The 2 meals in between breakfast and dinner can be range of 25 to 35 grams of protein. You can have your smoothies and some other source of protein there. And of course, low glycemic fruit, vegetables, etc. So now, whether your protein source is an animal or plant-based or a combination of both, that's okay. Just make sure you're getting your requirement of leucine, lysine, and methionine. 3 of the most important amino acids in your protein requirement at each meal. Okay, and the rest of the essential amino acids in your food will fill in the blanks. Okay, so now you know why breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and go enjoy it, and enjoy it because you understand it and you know its benefits to your body. But okay, no Fruit Loops, no croissants, low sugar carbs, low sugar, lots of protein. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all soon. Take care.